Coming up on the East End.
Who's watching the nuts?
I'm watching the nuts.
Oh, the nuts.
Oh, no, they're burning.
Did you burn the nuts?
The nuts are burning.
We're turning up the heat just in time for Valentine's Day with a private chef who's cooked for the stars. Plus,
I always wanted to help people be the best that they could be. I saw the bed and breakfast as a way to do that.
Meet the North Fork couple running a beloved B&B that's filled with good food and even better stories.
from lavish Hamptons hotspots
To local North Fork hidden gems.
come with us as we explore the people and the places that make up Long Island's East End.
Let's go. Welcome to the East End. I'm Erin Colton.
And I'm Joe Arena.
We've got lots to see this weekend.
And while you're exploring it all with us, don't forget to play along in our East End trivia game. You'll see questions pop up during the show. Scan the QR code on the screen, submit your answers, and you might win some East End swag.
February is a great time to celebrate love, and what better place to do it than right here on Love Lane in Mattituck.
Yeah, from cozy restaurants to charming shops, this North Fork neighborhood has something special for every couple.
In this episode, we're exploring all the romantic places that you can go to on your East End staycations.
And our first stop, we're going to Sannino Vineyards, where you can sip on wine and stay the night.
I'm the daughter of Lisa and Anthony Sannino, the owners here.
And Marissa Sannino is just one member of a proud family making wine here on the North Fork since 2006.
We purchased a pre-established vineyard of 5 acres. My dad is a full-time contractor, so that was his first job. My mom calls the wine a hobby gone wild.
And what started as a hobby and became an established tasting house in Peconic is now a tasting house open year-round here in Cutchogue off the main road.
In 2019, we opened up our tasting house here. We designed it, built it, everything.
And did everything from scratch. It was a family project with mom and dad leading the way.
For our family, it was my parents that took over. They did everything themselves, from building the structures to planting the vines. So at least for us, that's a lot of pride.
And part of the family's home just beyond the vineyards is a bed and breakfast they also built, a request that came from Lisa Sannino, Marissa says.
That was my mom's one stipulation. She said if you're gonna move me all the way out to the North Fork, she wanted a B&B. And it's really such a beautiful business to be in.
And if you're lucky enough to be one of the 4 guests at a time that the B&B accommodates, you might feel like you're waking up in Tuscany.
Right now we're set up with 2 individual suites with their own private entrance. Breakfast is served to the rooms in the morning, and that's a full hot breakfast every morning. One room has a full balcony looking over the vineyard, the other a full patio where you can really just sit right in the vines and enjoy.
We haven't even talked about the wine yet, which a stop here at Sannino usually means a red.
We grow some beautiful reds. Our top favorite red is our Petite Verdot. Beautiful dark red variety. Our Francesco red blend, that's our estate blend. That is also our top tier red wine. For whites, we do have the best Pinot Grigio in all of New York State, so that was an awesome win for the year. It is a beautiful white wine.
Wow, that really looks like you're visiting Tuscany.
That piece of property takes you there.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous. All right, we're back on Love Lane at the Village Cheese Shop, the perfect place to take your sweetheart for a glass of wine and some delicious fondue.
Well, some say the way to the heart is through the stomach. And if you're looking to add some flavor into your next date night, we visit a private East End chef who's serving up cooking classes for couples. We are inside Cuisine by Colleen. We have Colleen McGrath with us, a private chef who works from Manhattan all the way to Montauk, so the East End. All right, so what are we starting with?
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is a salad.
Where are your workers?
Yeah.
You are my work.
I got a bowl.
Chef Colleen, who's based in Westhampton Beach, can cook anywhere for any dinner party you may want to throw on the East End. You can watch her cook or even join in on the process, like Joe and I did, or tried to do.
Toast some pine nuts. We'll just keep an eye on that. Dressing.
All right.
Super simple.
Yeah,
I mean,
even I can't screw this up.
we got the lemon, we got the olive oil.
And salt.
Let's go.
How much of this?
Throw it all in.
Joe and I were so focused on learning from Colleen, we failed at our very first task.
Who's watching the nuts?
I'm watching the nuts.
Oh, the nuts.
Oh, no, they're burning.
Did you burn the nuts?
The nuts are burning.
All right.
And whether you live on the East End or you're planning a weekend getaway, hiring a private chef like Colleen to come to you is a great way to be part of your own party, especially for special occasions.
Bridal parties will call me up. They'll rent a house, Airbnb, VRBO, whatever.
Like a bachelorette.
Yeah.
Bachelorette parties. Yeah, it's a big deal. And because they don't want to cook, and they want to sit down and they want to have fun.
From the cheese to the meats, fish, the veggies, Colleen says she cooks with the seasons and can create your menu using locally sourced, fresh ingredients.
I don't want to lose a finger,
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
especially on TV.
While Colleen can cook for anyone who calls her up to book an event, she's also had some big names enjoy her food.
Last year we did Katie Couric's book signing. We did Lyle Lovett, the Beach Boys. I did Chicago.
Amazing. Chicago.
Chicago?
You did that. That's a
But
big.
like,
That's a big band.
you're mentioning them like it's nothing.
We're gonna do the monkfish from offshores off Long Island.
A private dinner party is not just fun, but it can also be intimate, especially when the North and South Forks get crowded during the summer season.
And we just do a fabulous dinner. People from Manhattan or from Boston.
Come together on the East End.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to worry about cooking because they have you. I mean, these are the biggest shrimp I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Massive shrimp.
And once Joe and I finished preparing our meal, with a little help from Colleen, of course, it was time to plate up our masterpiece.
You tongue it, Joe.
Okay.
Wow, beautiful.
We could win a competition. Is that how you would plate it?
Yes.
We did it.
I couldn't
Did it!
All right, not bad for our first time in the
No.
kitchen with a pro chef.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
We make a great team.
Yeah.
Are we there professionally yet?
Probably not.
I don't think so.
Food was edible.
Yeah, and it was a good time.
Yes.
All right, one of the many magical parts of Long Island's East End is the quiet and romantic charm of the North Fork.
And nothing's more true than at our bed and breakfast. You'll find cozy quarters, great home-cooked food, and good conversation.
Like at the historic Arbor House, B&B.
The North Fork is serene. East Marion is particularly beautiful.
And it's in East Marion, on Long Island's East End, where you'll find a hidden gem tucked away just blocks from the water, the Arbor View Bed and Breakfast.
I am just going to serve the French toast today.
81-year-old Wilfred Joseph and his wife Vida have been the owners and innkeepers here for 25 years.
This house is really fascinating. This is one of the oldest houses in this area. It's on the National Register of Historic Places. It had a dirt basement, 1-bedroom, kitchen. It was basically a 3-room house.
Now today, the Arbor View House is double the size and has 4 rooms for guests to stay in.
All the rooms are named after varietals: Zinfandel, Rosé, Merlot, and Champagne. Vida is the power source in the kitchen. I mean, she's queen. She can cook and bake, which is a rare combination. I do all the mechanical stuff: painting, fixing, mending, and I clean. That's how we divide.
What was it in you that you wanted to have this life, that you would provide for people and be an innkeeper?
When I think about the purpose of my life, it's about making a difference with people. I always wanted to help people be the best that they could be. I saw the bed and breakfast as a way to do that. We get people from all over the world. They go to the Hamptons, they go to the beaches, they go visit art museums. You know, you go to a place you've never been before. Who best to ask than the person who's been living there? So I try to be that guy.
When and how did you meet Vida?
We don't agree. It was 1970. She was with her sister and a friend. They just came from Jamaica. When I met her, I thought, oh my God. It was several years later, we started dating. We got married across the street in that house in the church up the road.
And now, nearly 55 years later, the couple's love is not only still strong, but so is their business. A business they were not sure would grow.
We recognized that many people had never stayed in a home owned by Black people. I felt a sense of responsibility to talk about the elephant in the room, you know, because it's a hard thing to talk about. Right now, we are the only Black-owned bed and breakfast on the North Fork. It is a sense of pride.
Why the Arbor View? Why did you name it that?
Do you remember phone books?
I do.
Yeah. Well, when we started, there were still phone books, and we wanted to be near the top in the phone book. So we figured it had to begin with an A. So we knew that. We had so many trees. We figure Arbor view, if you looked out the window, you see all the trees.
As for plans of the couple ever slowing down and passing the Arbor view on,
You think I want to retire, right? And then what we do, sort of look at each other. No, we get tremendous pleasure from being with people. Here you can have really good food, good conversation, be guided to the best restaurants and the best wineries. I'd like to convey a place that feels like home.
One of the best parts about that story is they're still so in love today.
You could see that throughout the whole story.
Yes.
Yeah, beautiful.
All right, still ahead. How about some love and lattes?
Yeah, we're visiting a cozy coffee shop on the East End where you can cuddle up on a cold winter's day.
Welcome back to the East End. We are celebrating the season of love, and what better place to do it than right here on Love Lane in Mattituck. Even in the heart of winter, you can still warm your heart with great dates and staycations.
Like right here at North Fork Fiber Arts, where you can cozy up with some classes on knitting or crocheting, and the best part is, no experience necessary.
But if your idea of a romantic date is a little rest and relaxation, Baker House 1650 promises luxury, charm, and maybe even a celebrity sighting or two.
I just fell in love with the property. It has a special magic.
if you don't remember seeing Baker House 1650 on your trip out east, it's actually easy to miss. Hidden from Main Street in East Hampton are the gorgeous secluded grounds.
Thomas Baker, who was one of the founding fathers of East Hampton, bought it from Captain Howe in 1650. We decided to give each room in this house the name of one of the founding families of East Hampton. This room is the only room in this house that has a balcony that faces the green.
I can't imagine having my morning cup of coffee out here. Good morning, East Hampton.
This is the Maidstone room. My thing for travel is, am I going to be as comfortable or better than in my house? And the answer has to be yes.
One of the most special areas of the Baker House is their private spa.
This is incredible. So you have the pool right here in the middle.
Yes, we have the steam shower, we have the air tub, and back here we have the sauna.
You have this whole room to yourself.
Again, reinforcing the idea of casual luxury. We have all sorts of massages and facials available.
I can't think of a better spot to spend the winter than really this room.
This historic house has also seen its share of celebs, including some who barely fit through the door.
I've had the Knicks here a couple of times when they come to play a tournament. You know, those guys, I'm tall, but these guys are really tall. So I'm like,
so they have to
always
duck.
like, yeah, they have to duck. I'm like, please, 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 do not hurt yourself. You know, so they're always like.
And talking about big names who've stayed here,
It's a beautiful old Steinbeck piano. I know a couple of very famous people have played here while I've been here.
Piano man himself.
I've heard that he's played here.
when you head outside, you're surrounded by even more history and cool stories.
One of our clients was President Biden. I've seen him in the catch bowl here cleaning my leaves.
Cleaning your.
The leaves from the trees, you know.
He would take them out and put them out?
Yeah.
Wow.
And, you know, I said, you don't have to do this. I said, I'm enjoying it. I'm like, okay.
This is such a cool area, especially in the wintertime.
Yes.
You can make a fire, sit out here, you don't have to go anywhere.
You don't have to go anywhere.
The newest addition is this completely renovated old village carriage house.
I mean, this looks like, you know, the doors that like Belle from Beauty and the Beast would bust open with her book.
So this is where a lot of the celebrities stay, a lot of the CEOs.
I mean, you have everything. It's chic, it's luxury.
This area is, to me, one of the most special in the property.
Oh, you're on the roof of the house.
I've had the cast of the L Word stay here, you know, and some of them in this, and they would all get together here in this specific terrace. The same with Homeland.
Well, I mean, let's be honest, the president cleaned your pool. I
Yes.
mean, not many people can say that.
At that point, he was a senator.
Of course, everyone thinks about the Hamptons as, you know, the summertime place where everyone goes. But This place is just so cozy that it is such a great place to come to in the wintertime.
It's a very warm place. We have 9 fireplaces in this house. The idea of coziness and comfort and casual luxury permeates throughout. It has a special magic.
I can't get over the grounds and the landscaping at that place.
No matter where you are on that property, it is a gorgeous view.
Beautiful. Well, winter on the East End calls for something comforting, especially if you're planning a cozy date night.
And at North Fork Roasting Company in Southold, they're serving up the simple pleasures of the season. We have our fireplace and a cozy sitting area. That's where our baristas are, greeting you when you come in, and they care that you have a good experience.
There's nothing like a good cup of coffee to start your day. And when it's at North Fork Roasting Company in Southold, it's at a whole other level.
Everybody's coming from different walks of life and gathering around the fire this time of year.
Jenny Lee Morris always had a love for coffee, and when the spot for No-Fo Roco popped up, she had to follow her brewing dreams.
You really feel like you're walking into a home than walking into a coffee shop. Yes. At one point it was a home. Many, many years ago, pop into this room and study, or you can have a meeting in this room. We have a small room for kids that we just put a bunch of toys in. We are specialty roasters. We source all of our coffee from all over the world. We make sure that we buy the highest quality beans and we roast them properly.
And as soon as you walk in the door, you see the roasting in action.
I know this is how coffee's made, but I've never seen one like this.
This is a drum roaster. This is the heart and soul of our business. We roast them and grind them, and then that turns into coffee.
So it goes from this color to eventually that color.
Yes, exactly. It's literally from seed to cup. We get the beans, the seeds, we roast them ourselves, and then bring them literally right over there to the bar and grind it and make your coffee.
We do a macchiato, we do a cappuccino, lattes. We pride ourselves on our chai latte. We make a dirty chai, which is a shot of espresso in it.
And not only does the finished product taste great, it can also look like a work of art as well.
I've always wanted to be someone who kind of really knew how to do this, but it just seems so hard.
So whenever you're doing latte art and doing drinks, when you're pulling an espresso, there's something on top called the crema. When you're pouring the milk into the beverage, it's gonna have the foam on top and then the crema setting on top. We can tailor it to what everybody likes.
And the fact that that can put a smile on someone's face?
It's pretty awesome. I love it.
Why is this place so special?
It's the people.
It's more than just a coffee shop.
It's beyond me. I love all the people here. They wear their hearts on their sleeves and it just feels so beautiful.
I mean, the coffee's great, but the atmosphere even better.
Ultra cozy.
Yep. Still ahead, you can turn your East End wine tour into a staycation.
It's really unique. You're right here on property. You have vineyard views from your room.
Taste your way through the naturally harvested apple ciders, grab a bite to eat from the cafe, and enjoy live music or a family-friendly game night here at the Riverhead Ciderhouse. This 8,000 square foot facility with 2 floor-to-ceiling fireplaces houses a tasting room, retail space, and a cafe, all adorned in a rustic charm decor.
So we opened up in early 2018 with the goal of creating a family-friendly destination on the North Fork of Long Island, with a real focus on New York produced cider as well as staying local. Local is one of the biggest things to us, and you'll see that not only with our local produced cider, but in our tasting room behind the bar we have all New York local beers and wines. In the cafe we have locally sourced foods. So we currently have 24 different ciders on tap. All together we're probably producing close to 18, 19 different ciders in a year.
Private parties and events can be held in the Barrel Room and the Apple Shack Tasting Room. Don't miss out on the live music all weekend long, and there's trivia and bingo on Thursday nights. Whether you're a cider connoisseur, food lover, or just seeking a place to unwind, the Riverhead Ciderhouse makes everyone feel at home. For Discover Long Island, I'm Brianna McEnroe.
Thanks to Brianna and Discover Long Island for that. And we are wrapping up our day exploring perfect winter staycations for couples across the East End.
Our final stop is to a North Fork vineyard where you can turn your tasting into an overnight stay.
Just off the main road and down a street, you're more likely to encounter farming equipment than cars. A 10-minute bike ride from Love Lane is all it takes to find a North Fork gem. Rose Hill Vineyards and Inn, right here in Mattituck. A destination not only for the wine.
It's a really great option for people who are looking for a nice weekend getaway or even a night. We don't have a minimum night stay. It's really unique. You're right here on property. You have vineyard views from your room. And of course, Oregon Road has a really beautiful sunset in the evening.
And one you can capture from your room or their wraparound porch with a bottle of Rose Hill's finest. And inside has all the familiar comforts of home.
We have a wine cabinet over here for our guests for after hours if they wanted to enjoy a bottle together. We've got some board games for people down here, and it's just a really cozy, special place to kind of mingle. It's a really nice escape, totally different change of pace for people. It really is like a hidden gem.
All right, just a great getaway there.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, time now to check your answers in our East End trivia game. If you've been playing along, scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. It'll take you to our website where you can submit those answers for a chance to win some East End swag.
You'll also find more information on our website about all of the places we've explored in this episode.
And while you're there, let us know about your favorite places to visit on the East End, from the lavish to the local.
Because it just may be our next adventure. See you next time.